flop her ass. Please, you cannot. 26, you cannot make mistakes right now, Flo. Don't be a rude ass bitch, Kate. You learn lessons. You learn lessons, bitch. You learn lessons, bitch. You learn lessons, you bitch. You're the bitch I'm after right now. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Now that's a bad girl.
Now that's a bad girl.
I'ma be on the next level. I'ma be rocking over that bass treble. I'ma be chilling with my mother crew. I'ma be making all them deals you wanna do. I'ma be up in them A-list flicks, doing one-handed flips, and I'ma be sipping, don't trip, cause I'ma be shaking my hips. You gon' be licking your lips. Bad girls.
Yes, what's your name?
Kendra,
And how did you get the little guy?
I am on the back.
Season
4.
Ow!
Yes.
LA? Yes, how did you like it?
It was interesting.
Interesting.
Very interesting. It was fun at times, but it's also really creepy too.
Okay. So let's cut right to the chase. What makes you a bad girl?
I am a bad girl because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And yeah, you're not gonna like me. Yeah, you're not gonna like some of the decisions I make. That's what makes me a bad girl, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to do
And
it.
you can make them.
And I can do that miles.
Ow. Now, what specifically did you say for them to put you on the show?
I told them the truth.
Okay.
I didn't really create a story for myself. I told them the truth. But it's not necessarily extraordinary. It's that I was brave enough to expose myself and the things that I like to do and the things that I will do and the things that I won't do. So I told them, yeah, I like to kiss girls, that I like girls sometimes. Yeah, I told them that, I enjoy having sex. But I also told them that I want to go to law school and that I'm in school, that I make my own money, that I have my own car, and that kind of independence and that kind of fun and craziness.
INDEPEN. Oh,
Put me on the show.
You know. No. Now, with that being said, and all the characteristics you just listed, where does Annie fall into place in this?
Oh, Annie. Actually, I really didn't know what made her a bad girl before probably the end of the show. I didn't know she was like, right now we know that she's putting stuff in people's food. I didn't know that until the end.
She's sneaky.
Yeah. So she gets things done, but she's not a bad girl like I am.
Exactly. Now that's what I was trying to get. And it led me to believe that some of this is scripted because, for anybody to say, I'm just so giddy with happiness.
No, that's all Annie.
And sit in the corner and date her little married boyfriend and eat cookies and bake cookies, talking about getting drinks poured on her and not doing nothing about it. What is bad about that?
Yeah, that's Annie's personality. Annie doesn't fight. Annie will call the police. That's the kind of personality she has.
So what's bad about that? That's bad. That's more in mild. You don't call the police. You handle your shit yourself.
Right, and you'll see what happens with that whole situation too, because it gets really good.
Can we get in here?
She tries to call the police, and I actually say, bitch, you don't call the police for the bad girl's house. You look dumb. And it's a lot of fun. Still laugh on myself.
Yeah. Okay. So Flo.
Yeah.
Flo.
I don't like the
You don't like the bitch?
I don't like the bitch.
Okay. And what? Okay, because initially, when the season first started, everybody's all cool. And I'm gonna get back to the point I said I thought it was scripted. Before we clarified it before the interview. Because I've noticed that different people have specific roles. Now, last season, Tanisha's role was, the confronter, I would like to say, the ticking time bomb, right? And ended up blowing the fuck up on everybody or whatever. And it seemed that Flo's persona was to kind of match that.
She's the tough one. She's the enforcer. She's
Right.
the louder one. She's the big dog, as she would like to put it, or whatever. And everybody really liked her at the beginning. Everybody was really cool. We respected her. We wanted to talk to her. She was like our big sister, But then she started to turn on me when you didn't do something that you liked, or she started to talk shit about
Exactly. I was trying to figure out what the fuck. Why do you care that Kendra is showing her ass?
Yeah.
But
even if she wanted to care, it would have been like, okay, boom, cover me up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not, you're being a slut. You're being a whore.
Right.
That's not what my friends would do.
And you slapped her.
And I slapped her. Now, was I scared that I slapped her? Yeah, the bitch is big.
Right, she did.
Like, I like my face. I like my body. I'm not trying to get hurt. But at the end of the day, she needed to get out of my face.
You should have quick read. Like, okay, half the time, half of these situations could be solved with a motherfucking quick read. And let me give you some Bootz vocabulary, honey. A quick read is this. It's when you just straight out, flat out, just say, look, this is your mistake. List her mistake and go on about your business.
I wish I had that when I was in that house.
Honey, because half of this shit could have been prevented. Like, and well, the only thing that I couldn't have prevented myself from acting a damn fool is somebody spitting in my motherfucking face.
You run up, get done up. Yeah.
I mean, how did you deal with that? Like, I know you're under contract.
Yes.
And everybody knows you can't fight.
Yes.
But if somebody was to spit in my face, it'd have been like,
Yeah. I definitely feel like I had that reaction, but my first reaction just in regular life is not to hit somebody.
Right.
It just really isn't. And I was surprised at the ignorance of it, and I was surprised at, my situation, that I tried to do it back to her. And that's something that I really wouldn't want to do, but the house starts making crazy, and so I'm like, okay, so I can't touch her. What else am I going to do? I'm not going to throw something at her. What else am I going to do? And that was the last resort. Yeah, we're getting a lot of fight for it. I agree.
and hit her with a pillow.
It's kind of like, what else?
What,
Try to
what
find the
else
other
could you do?
avenues. You can't have scissors. Try to cut the hair off.
True.
You can't do anything. So.
But she was cutting Natalie's weed out her head.
Oh damn, that's no. I was doing that with
Okay. We got you. Now, speaking of Natalie.
Sorry.
Is that a motherfucking cell phone going off on my show?
Sorry. I'm busy.
You bad, girl. You bad. Let me get to the point. Okay. So, Natalie. I don't like her. I mean, I just... She's not my cup of wine.
Yeah.
She's not a boxed wine. She's not a Moscato. If anything, she's a cheap beer. Budweiser, if you may.
She's definitely an acquired taste. But
Just like beer.
Just like beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's definitely an acquired taste. But living in the house, you're stuck with these girls.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's either take it or leave it.
Right.
So there's a lot of things that I didn't like about Natalie.
Right.
There's some things I did. I decided to focus on the things that I liked about her because that was what was getting me through the house.
Right. Optimism.
Right.
Which is understandable. But at the same time, I don't understand her motivations. And it seemed like she was influencing you a slight bit, I would say, when it comes to guys. Because I remember you were at the restaurant and you wanted that guy to pay for your meal. And I know she cut her eyes at you. When the camera showed that little shot of her cutting her eyes at you, he was like, so are you going to pay for my meal?
That's definitely editing.
Right.
Definitely editing. Like, I wasn't even paying attention to Natalie because he was still sitting right there. But at the end of the day, I would never want to be on a date with somebody or invite somebody over and he not pay for my food. That's my personality. And on TV, that's really getting annoying because some of the things that I do when it comes to, relationships or just the things that I say is not Natalie. It's me.
Right.
But it makes it look like it's Natalie, so it makes it look like I'm her little puppet running around the house, which is not the case.
Right.
You know what I mean? Me and Natalie are similar in some ways and very different in a lot of other ways.
Right.
But the little puppet thing with me and Natalie, I don't agree with.
Right.
That's just how the editing works.
That's how they portrayed you. So you're not her puppet.
No, I'm not. And I spent a lot of time with everybody else in the house just like I did Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But every shot I see Natalie and I'm in, and I'm kind of like, okay, that's fine, but are you showing me and Amber chilling and going to the store, or are you showing this and that, and they're not. So it's just something I gotta deal with.
It's understandable. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Now, when it came down to it, I witnessed in the vehicle you ended up flipping on Kate's ass.
Yeah.
Now, was this because you felt as if she was taking Natalie away from you, or was this because, like, cause I want the scoop, honey.
Yeah,
they
but
mixed it
I
up
feel
so well.
bad because the story that's on TV is not the real story.
You heard it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not the same story.
Okay.
And I feel bad because I always have to tell you the other story,
Right.
and you're not really getting it on TV. But what happened was,
I just jumped off of the motherfucking rainbow. And the closet ain't the same since I came out. Playing Super Nintendo with my silk rap.
Yo, I'm trapping that kush.
Let me calm down. I got the beats on my face and my lash so bad. No titties, but I'm making your boyfriend mad. And I'm making you mad too. But it's not important to me because I'm running who you once called boo.
I'm fishing at the lake. I'm ready for the hate. And if you ready to debate, then why you hesitating? Looking late and throwing shady dollars while your baby mama starving and you flossing like you ballin', but he guarding me. I'm hot as hell.